Chodesh Tov. Here we are in the Chodesh Kislev, the month of lights. And the Bnei Yisachar explains that the word Kislev is comprised of two words. Kis, the Chaf and the Samich, from the Shoresh of concealment, and Lev, 36, the concealed 36. And this is referring, the Bnei Yisachar teaches us, to the 36 hours for which the original primordial lights shone in the world. In the Torah it tells us, Bereshis bara Elokim es hashamayim ve'es haaretz, HaKadosh Baruch Hu created, in the beginning, HaKadosh Baruch Hu created light and dark. But then on the fourth day it tells us that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the shtei me'oros, the two great lights. So, if the two lights, the sun and the moon, were only created on the fourth day, what light shone on the first day? And that is the original light, a very, very strong light, which the Rashi also tells us that this light was so strong and so full of energy and so precious that HaKadosh Baruch Hu concealed it and He hid it for the tzaddikim. And this is what's referred to as the Or HaGanuz, the hidden light. And Chodesh Kislev is the month which talks, and the Mahus, its essence, is all about these hidden lights. Now, this light did shine for Adam Harishon for 36 hours. He basked in its glory, in its warmth, and absorbed all of the energy and the pleasantness of this light. But then HaKadosh Baruch Hu concealed the light. Now, another allusion that we have in the word Kislev is the hidden 36. And this, of course, is a reference to the famous 36 hidden tzaddikim known as the Lamed Vavnikim, the 36 hidden tzaddikim who are in every generation. Now, what does this mean, that this is a month of the hidden 36? And what is our tafkid, what is our role, and what are the special spiritual energies which HaKadosh Baruch Hu is sending to us during this month, which we need to tap into? So, of course, the main discussion of Chodesh Kislev is going to be about Chanukah, the Chag, the Yontiv of lights. So let's look into this deeply, and let's try to connect it to this idea of that within Chanukah and within the entire month of Kislev are these hidden 36. There's 36 lights, there's 36 hours, there's this great light which is hidden within the month of Kislev. So when HaKadosh Baruch Hu first instructed Aaron HaKohen to light the menorah in the Beis HaMikdash, all the Meforshim discuss in Parshas Baloscha what is the connection between the mitzvah of the menorah and what the parsha preceding it, Parshas Naso, the korbanos of the Nisiim. And the Medrash tells us that when Aaron HaKohen saw that not only he, but his entire Shevet did not participate like all of the other princes of all of the other Shvatim by bringing korbanos at the inauguration of the Mishkan, Chalshad Da'ato, he was chalishing, he was fainting, he was so upset, he was distraught. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Moshe Rabbeinu, go paramis him and go comfort him, that his gifts, the gift that he will bring in the Beis HaMikdash, and that gift is the lighting of the menorah, is even greater than that of all of the Nisiim. So, of course, we have to understand what this means. So in Bemidbar Rabbah Tezvav Ches, it brings a beautiful mashal. And a mashal to a king who he had a beloved friend. And he told him one day, you know what? I'm going to come visit you for a meal one time. Make preparations. And his friend goes home and he hurries and he sets up the house and he arranges all his furniture, which consists of a very simple table and a very simple lamp. And then he hears in the distance that the king is coming. And he peeks out his window and he sees that before the king there's a servant who's holding this gorgeous, beautiful lamp of gold. And the king walks behind him. And then behind the king is another servant holding a big golden lamp. And when the friend saw all of the honor and all of the ambiance of which the king was being accompanied by, he became very embarrassed of his humble abode, and quickly he took everything that he had prepared off the table and he hid it. And the king entered, and the king sees the table is not set, there's no lamp lit, there's no food. And the king says to him, didn't I tell you I was coming? Why is nothing prepared? And the friend says, I saw all of the honor and I was so embarrassed. Look, golden lamps, you need my silly little table. All this, you live in a palace with 10 cooks and gourmet food and sushi and everything. You need my simple meal? And the king said, I promise you that I reject everything I have out of love for you. And what do I want? I want to share only your simple things. I'm not interested in your things. I am interested in you. And so too HaKadosh Baruch Hu, lights up the entire world, who is the light of the world, yet HaKadosh Baruch Hu instructs us to light the menorah. And as soon as we light the menorah, the Shekhinah arrives. And this Medrash really is highlighting the significance and the greatness of man's actions. That here, even when HaKadosh Baruch Hu has everything, HaKadosh Baruch Hu has all the light of the world, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the light of the world, what does Hashem Yisbarach need my lights for? Because it's not about HaKadosh Baruch Hu needing my lights, it's that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants us. But we see from this Medrash how great our